Hello and welcome to Sales and Marketing India, where we talk about simple and practical sales and marketing concepts to help increase your business. In this video, I'm going to talk about marketing mix, the classic textbook topic, which helps us approach marketing and sales from first principles. Now I know, from the classic 4P marketing mix, you have moved on to 7Ps, 8Ps, and many people, believe that this framework approach is now out of touch for the modern businesses. But in my opinion, irrespective of whatever business you are in, whether you're small, big, product, service, more B2B, B2C, this classic framework, if you can think in this approach for your business, it really helps you lay out a structure for how you monitor your business and how you can grow your business and create strategies, both tactical and strategic. So let's start right away. The first element in the 4Ps of marketing mix: product. Now, product is what you are in business of, right? So, if you are a manufacturer of, say, plastic bottles, then your product is plastic bottle. If you are say, seller of computer hardware repair services, then your product is repair services, right? Uh, for smaller business, this is easier to identify which product you are selling, but for larger business, of course, there are multiple product portfolios, and within those portfolios, multiple products that you sell. So, for example, Apple sells uh, smartphones, laptops, other electronic devices, plus a big part of their revenue also comes from the services, right? iTunes and Apple Care and so on and so forth. So for them, they have multiple products. Big businesses have multiple products, but smaller businesses can have smaller, like one product portfolio, multiple uh, types or uh, elements of their same product type, or they can have different products. Why having a clear understanding of what you are in the business of? It's important so that you a know ins and out of your product, right? And second, you can also then grow on your basic product, right? Like, you are in the business of, going back to the example of manufacturing um, plastic bottles. Maybe at this point you're only manufacturing and, say, wholesaling. If you grow on incrementally on this, maybe you can be a retailer or create different um, price points for your product and then have different sub brands. So that's how having a very clear idea of what your product is helpful for your business, and also it helps you identify where your money will come from, right? So, moving on the point of money, moving on to pricing. So price is your pricing strategy. What are the different price points, right? Now, by different price points, not just the different selling points of your selling price points of all your products and services, but also the different prices in the entire value chain, right? So how much you're spending on manufacturing or producing your product, what is your cost price, what is the landing price for, say, your first wholesaler, what is the landing price for the retailer. Basis that, you need to have very clear understanding of the margins, basis that your selling product, your selling price will come, right? So this entire value chain of price is called, it comes under the strategy of comes under the element of price. And as your business grows, especially if you are in uh, consumer products, you will also run discounts, you will run sales, right? You will do pricing cuts, you will do pricing discounts as your product matures. So all those strategies will come under price, right? Next, in the classic 4Ps is place. Now again, this is also a very important concept to understand, right? So that you know how you can again grow your business at what all points. So basically by place, it's we mean what are your sales channels, right? That like where exactly is the sale of your product happening, correct? So you could be selling, say, only at as I mentioned, you could be a manufacturing and you could be selling only to wholesalers. Then that's one channel you have. Uh, Say you're also selling one step down. That is, you're also measuring how many retailers, right, stock your product. Okay, so then the first point where you sold off becomes your distribution points, and then the end selling point, retail points, they become your retail touch points or selling points. So depending upon your product or service, you will have multiple touch points in your value chain, in your in your selling chain. So all this strategy will come under place. Now, why having a very, clear understanding of and measuring also that, how many distribution points or selling points you have every month, every year, it helps you track your business growth, correct? And we should also be very clear on where all competition is selling, what are the growth opportunities, expansion opportunities. Place again is a very, very broad concept. When we, especially in bigger companies, you have entire teams who are, taking care of not just sales but distribution. And within this distribution entire chain, you will have multiple channel partners. How do you take care of them? How do you cater to them? Everything comes, under this element of the marketing mix, which is place, right? Uh, the last element of the marketing mix, which is promotion. Now, every paid or unpaid advertisement which you do for your business will come under promotion. Again, a very, very important, element, and not just from perspective of, say, deciding what are your advertising of avenues, right? Mass marketing or um, maybe retail marketing, but it also encompasses how you are promoting your product to the different players in the value chain, correct? So that entire uh, marketing of your product, service. Another thing to note is that all these 4Ps, they are closely interconnected, right? So, for example, if you do a price correction, you would have to, ideally, you should do a promotion to ensure that, your end customers know of the price correction or of any sale, discounted sale, which you have, planned. And similarly, the entire distribution channel network, your retailers, distributors would also be have to be informed, right? So that would come under the place part of the marketing mix. So interconnected and very helpful if you lay out your entire sales and marketing strategy and monitoring in these four broad headers. Another thing before I end this video, uh, for startups or for early mature, small businesses, having a very clear understanding of not just your own 4Ps, but of the industries and your competitors' 4Ps also will help you sort of leverage the strategies or ideas which are being used by other players which are similar to you, and would help you plug your own gaps, and also plan for getting competitive advantage over your customers. Hope this was helpful, and trust me, um, and having a very clear idea of what the 4 pieces can help you structure your strategies in a very planned manner. Thank you.